Backstage Capital.
Okay, so we were at NAMIC and SAVA 360 on Wednesday morning for their startup showcase pitch competition. The other judges that were a part of the program were also really interesting and great people to meet. Hi, good morning. I'm Christie. I'm a partner and chief of staff at Backstage Capital. At Backstage Capital, we're looking to level the playing field in venture capital by investing in the best underrepresented, or as we like to call it, underestimated founders. We're on a mission to invest in 100 diverse companies by 2020, and we're a little bit over halfway there. Thank you for having me today.
An independent group of VCs and an internal group at NAMIC actually selected these top 5 companies together. So they've done well, they've done a great job, don't you think?
I had the chance to judge some of the startups that were participating.
Think Netflix, but for boutique fitness. Do you ever find that the people that are in the classes have an issue being streamed?
What's the level of complexity for each garment? I think we all can agree that this is a problem. I'm not sure that I'm convinced we're going to be able to solve it. Something else with Forte during the pitch, when she mentioned that the cameras have to be hard installed into the gyms, immediately that gave me some pause, but I think that she was able to strategically overcome it by really being specific about what types of studios that she's working with, and the fact that the value experience provided to the person who's working out remotely is really engaging with having this, seems like once in a lifetime to be able to work out at these gyms that you would never be able to maybe get to otherwise. So I think there's something really unique there. Forte was also a very high pick for me. I really like the domain expertise of the founder, and she was so engaging and really brought so much to her pitch in such a short amount of time. Forte is more well-positioned for a venture type conversation.
They want to come up, and Forte has won the showcase.
It was so enjoyable, and I really had a great time. Shout out to SAVA 360 for inviting Backstage Capital and having me as a part of that. Other than that, I'm with Chacho, and we were at Techstars, both the Techstars NYC program, which just had their demo day, and Techstars IoT this week, meeting with the different cohort companies and learning about them, seeing how Backstage could be helpful to them. And what else have we been up to?
Dianne and I have climbed roofs.
Dianne and Chacho did climb a roof.
There's some roofies up there.
No.
Isn't that what selfies on the roof are called?
A roofie?
Yeah.
That was great.
That was really great. Dad joke. Diane's with a dad joke.
Right.
Later we're going to go to the MoMA for a little dose of culture.
It's crazy, right? Are you?
Yes. I can have a hug.
Come on, you can have a hug.
Great to see you again.
Hi, I'm Chacho.
Come here.
Nice meeting you.
I got here and it's just like
Our portfolio company XO has an exhibit at the MoMA. But it's like fabric that has LEDs in it that can be timed to music, so it's really neat. And they just did their first runway show. So neat. This is so cool. I feel like we should get a picture of our group. Dianne, you should get in here. We're on the subway and it's loud.
We're definitely on the subway.
The defining question of this New York trip has been, will we have time for food? So now we're going to meet Arlan, and we're going to go see Haute Hijab. up. So we're excited to see them.
World Trade Center.
Here's our stop.
Transfer is available to the 2, 3, A, and D trains. Connection is available to F.
Chacho's inside.
Good insights on this.
Speaking of scaling and growing the engineering team, did you see the info about our chat on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it virtual or is it in
It's a
person?
virtual chat. We're using a tool called Aerial Spaces,
Okay.
which is like a live broadcast
Okay.
tool, less formal than a webinar. It's basically like so you can have a conversation with someone.
sure.
So Ninian Wang, I don't know
Okay.
if you know her name. She's based in the Bay Area,
Okay.
but she was an engineer at Google and Microsoft. Then she became the CTO of Minted and had a 100% acceptance rate on her first 6 technical hires, and then now she's the CEO of her own 3D animation company.
Technical, 100%, and diverse.
Yep.
That's fantastic. That's really fantastic.
So she's really well known and in the technical space and circles, and she's basically just put together about like a half an hour of tips for anybody that's doing technical recruiting, and then we'll have another we have a full hour scheduled with her so people can ask questions. Nothing is being recorded, so you can feel free to really ask what matters, right? You don't have to feel like you're going on Q&A and then it's going to be available, into perpetuity.
What's the name of the app that you guys are using, just out of curiosity? Because there's some other project that we're working on right now that what is
Could
it
be
called?
simple. It's called Aerial Spaces.
Aerial Spaces.
Yeah, anything that could be helpful for you, that's what we're doing.
We're still trying to decide if we want to.
Techstars is New York has just like a generalist one.
Yep, that's the one we were at this morning actually.
So Christie's your
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll help you out.
If you can, because we're trying to decide still if it's the right fit for us or not. So if you guys can connect us and just
That's all
help kind of facilitate. Okay, perfect.
I'm putting it on the list right now. Okay. Let me see what I can find out for you, but I'll definitely connect you to that team too.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Hi guys, nice to meet you.
Hugs, hugs.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Keep it cool. We'll be in touch.
Yes. Have a great day.
She's really good.
No, I'm not. That's not good. I'm not good at it. I just no.